What's up guys, it's Andres coming at you, and today I have a very special video to show you. Today I'm going to be talking about some of the chips that I've added into my vending machine. They're new but also old at the same time, and what I mean by that is the chips that I'm adding now moving forward is going to be like chips such as Cheetos, Doritos, and much more. These chips are actually going to be a lot larger. What does that mean? That basically means that the customers are going to be happier, fuller, but also they're going to have to spend a little bit more money, because more food means more money. More money means not necessarily more problems, but it's better, profit for me as well. So from now on, whenever I stock up my vending machine, I'm going to fill up half, if not most of my vending machines with larger chips. So, it's a win-win for everybody. The customers eat more and, of course, I make more money. I'm still going to have, some small chips here and there, but mostly my machine is going to be big chips. As for the big chips that I have, the larger bags, the price is going to be starting at $1.50. I believe that's a very reasonable price, because I've looked at a lot of places such as Target, Walmart, and other stores. They charge for one bag of chips, Doritos or whatever the case may be, at least $2.69 for like the larger bags, like the one I'm showing you right here in the video. For $2.69, I say $1.50 is a very reasonable price. So that's exactly what I went with, $1.50, and so far it's been doing great. As you may notice, the spicy chips don't really sell too much or too little at the location that I'm at in Miami. So what I did was I went back to the drawing board. I went back with the basic flavors, but yet very effective flavors, like Cheetos and Doritos. I mean, who doesn't like that kind of stuff? So, lately I've been keeping a close eye on how these chips sell, and let me tell you, they sell very good. So I think I'm gonna stick with the basic flavors, Cool Ranch, Cheetos, etc. As for the bottom chips, I'm actually about to get to that in just a second. The bottom chips, did pretty successful. They're not necessarily spicy. They're more like, like lemon type flavor, or like, a cherry type flavor. Those are actually doing pretty good. Chocolate, the famous Amos cookies, they're doing great as usual. But like all things have to come to an end, let's get to the main part.
Show me the money.
So I gotta point out the elephant in the room here. $80 is the biggest amount of cash that I made in 2 weeks ever, and I must say it is a blessing. These guys must have been really hungry and thirsty here. So on to the next location. Let's get it. Alright, sorry about that guys, I had to take the jet ski. Anyways, so as you can see here, this vending machine of course did great, not surprised. One of the first things I always start by is cleaning my machine. Of course, that's a must for all vending machines. I'm always going to keep saying this, guys. Clean your vending machines. It's totally worth it. You don't want any bugs, termites, rats, etc. in that thing. As you see, of course, this vending machine did great. It sold out for like Lay's chips and Doritos and much more, of course. In this machine, I'm going to be trying out the big chips. This is the kind of vending machine that I would say is like the pricey vending machine, because as you see, these honey buns that I have there, I start them off all at $2 each. So I'm going to test out the waters a little and see how big these people's hunger and appetites are. I'm going to start putting in some $1.50 chips here to see how well it does. So wish me luck, and let's just see if it sells. And as of now, let's get to the best part.
Show me the money.
Alright, so in this location we made a total of $40 in cash in 2 weeks, so that's a good amount. But remember, this location is a credit card location. So in total, we made a really good amount of money. In total, we made $120 in cash and $60 in credit card reader in 2 weeks. That's a total of $180 cash. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, stay blessed. I have something new coming for you guys very soon. Thanks.